Hey guys, what's up? Amir Reiter here. Big thanks to Tenbound and Dave Delaney for inviting CloudTask to the Sales Technology Conference, and hope everybody learns from all the amazing presenters today. I'm going to quickly share my screen and jump into the presentation that we got for you guys. So give me one second, and I will get that going for you guys. Awesome. So guys, I want to talk about today CloudTask and how we are working on revolutionizing B2B sales solutions from a buying and selling experience with our ultimate goal of bringing the B2C business to consumer e-commerce and convenience to the business to business world of sales outsourcing and sales service procurement. Quickly, we'll go over the introduction to CloudTask, the big idea. Everyone's got to have a big idea, and talk about the market needs, give you a quick recorded demo of the CloudTask Marketplace, go over the value prop, and then talk about the future of sales tech with CloudTask and beyond. So quick introduction, guys. What we're looking to do here is it's real simple, but yet real complicated at the same time, as they always say. We are looking to bring the convenience of B2C e-commerce experience to B2B sales, outsourcing, and buying, right? We have a key focus on outsourced sales providers, but also include remote sales candidates and sales technology providers. So we like to call it RevOps. So think of us as the Airbnb or Upwork of RevOps, or Amazon, which are all marketplaces, but some people don't know that yet, but now you do, which is awesome. So really, B2C has been thriving in the world of e-commerce. Think of Zillow when it comes to real estate, Uber when it comes to driving, Amazon when it comes to almost everything, eBay. These are all marketplaces, guys. And we are looking to bring that same experience and transparency into the B2B world, right? Really, the focus, the big idea is just transforming the way people buy, right? Hiring managers will use CloudTask Marketplace to quickly assess comprehensive information about remote RevOps talent, including sales outsourcing, sales B2B consultants, trainers, right? All in one place so they can make informed hiring decisions that are based off of the right match and not emotions or feelings, which usually turn out to be churn and bad buyers, right? This is the unique way that B2B buyers buy, right? Traditionally, buyers are researching sellers on a one-to-one basis, right? They're using social media, they're Googling, they're reading Reddit, right? They're looking at G2 Crowd, Crunchbase, directories, you name it, right? And then they're reaching out to making meetings on a one-to-one basis. Oftentimes, they're met with highly trained and highly sophisticated account executives that have serious quotas that they need to meet, right? And oftentimes they have to buy, based on sometimes who they like, right? And who gives them what they want to hear. Very few buyers bring an RFP, which is a request for proposal, which would document the buying needs. So, when you look at big government or huge enterprises, they oftentimes have RFPs. But most B2B buyers are not buying that way, right? They're buying they're buying off emotion, off reviews that can be faked. They're sometimes buying based on how a company looks. If their website's pretty, their marketing material is great, their salesperson's awesome, they can typically sometimes choose those solutions based off a product that would really, really help them the most, right? So it kind of leads to emotional buying, we believe, and oftentimes the wrong product can be bought. Which then leads to it really leads to a bad buying experience and churn. So that's kind of the big idea, that our marketplace will create transparency and improve the interface between buyers and sellers, as sales and RevOps solutions can interface, right? Now, from a market need perspective, right, more business buyers now see digital e-commerce as more efficient and effective way to purchase business goods and services, and reporting a preference of self-guided digital experience because they can explore, research, and buy on their own terms, right? So in the US, B2B e-commerce sales reached actually 1.7 trillion in 2021. That number has not been updated since we don't have the most current, but it has grown substantially even since then, right? Trust Radius reports that 87% of buyers want the ability to self-serve part of their buyer's journey. And McKinsey research shows that only 20% of B2B buyers say they hope to return to in-person sales, right? Forrester data shows that nearly 75% of B2B buyers prefer to buy online when purchasing products for work, yet just 25% of B2B buyers companies actively sell online, right? So there's a gap between what the market wants and how B2B sellers operate, right? B2B buyers are increasingly choosing to buy online rather than through phone or other online channels, driving expectations that the share of offline B2B sales will decline from 63% in 2022 to 55% in 2027, right? And this is a quick graph, guys, where you guys can analyze this. I don't want to go too deep, but as you can see that most people are preferring self-serve, right? In the US, B2B e-commerce sales reached 1.7 trillion, as I mentioned, and buyers preferring self-serve. And the trend is in, right? And the big thing is that if you really look at how buyers buy in B2C, they're already there, right? They're already making purchases without having to talk to sales reps. You got people that are renting homes on Airbnb that might cost thousands of dollars without ever talking to anybody, right? And it's all because clear listings, clear information. And with clear data and clear information, you can make better buying decisions without having to meet with the sales rep and be won over or wooed, right? From a CloudTask Marketplace perspective, how the buyer workflow comes in, the buyer company will with gaps in their sales operations, impeding their effort to accelerate revenue growth, right? It's the only reason why you're going to come to a RevOps marketplace. Sellers, one and multi-person shops that provide services to enable sales tasks like engaging, qualifying, and closing prospects into customers. Those are some examples, right? And then CloudTask, the online marketplace, brings together buyers and sellers of sales services and enables them to carry out purchase transactions while establishing a climate of transparency, clarity, and trust, right? You can fake reviews, guys. You cannot fake transactions. And the more purchases we have in the marketplace, we will know who is the right match for what product based on what that buyer looks like and what the seller looks like. Give you guys just a quick view of the actual marketplace. What you're going to notice is and by the way, I talk faster than the scrolls. So just to, if it's too much, let me know, but I'll fast forward right away to the back, guys. So essentially right off the bat, you can read, right, the most important thing, right? We're going to be here to fill revenue operation gaps, right? And it's going to feel and look like most marketplaces you've interacted with, right? Consider this. Oftentimes people don't even know what they're buying, right? Some people can call B2B lead gen, traffic, websites, visits, revenues. So we're allowing people to use even these search filters where they can come in and say, I'm looking for SQLs. I'm looking for discovery meetings. I'm looking for revenue, right? Almost searching about the end result they want without the fluff, right? So making it really clear for buyers to know what they're looking for so that when they're presented with sellers, it will actually present what they need. Obviously features listings, and then quickly from this, we'll go into the next page, guys, where you can see how the marketplace operates from the back end. You quickly will have to be able to select between agencies, outsource sales agencies, remote talent, sales software, consultants, trainers, and then use filters that are going to be what your actual needs are, right? Like, what are you actually looking for? I'm looking for someone who does B2B. My target's HR, right? And then quickly, you'll be able to find your listings, and we're going to really clearly spell out in simple language what that service, technology, or rep can do, and putting it all into a clear listing where people can just speak to, I'm looking for this, and I found this, and then people can analyze what's the best choice for their actual need without having to read reviews and go with their gut and their emotion, right? And then as you can see, all of the cards will be matching the seller, right? So if it's outsourced sales, the questions will be list building, segmentation, data providing. If it's a remote candidate, it might be hours relative to work, previous work experience. If it's a sales software, the categories will be very much unique to what we are selling. And then we are going to be always recommending solutions based on who you are as a buyer and who you are as a seller, really based on mapping, right? This is what I'm looking for. This is what we do, and getting good matches, right? So I'll keep the demo going, guys. It's not going to be tremendous much, but picture this being functioning like a lot of marketplaces you work with, where you can manage If you're a buyer, you can manage multiple sellers. And if you're a seller, you can work with multiple buyers from one interface. And all the payments go through the marketplace, right? So all the transactions live in here. And that is a quick video, guys, of the marketplace functionality. Let me get to the next slide and keep this train going. Let me stop this, guys, for a second. I'm going to stop sharing, all right? And then I'm going to go to the next slide. Sorry, guys. I'm simply getting off that video. I'm going to go back on to share my screen. And jumping right in now to the value prop, right, guys? So I mentioned this before. Comprehensive information to make informed decisions, not emotional decisions, right? Buyers, hiring managers can access extensive information about RevOps talent, leading to better hiring decisions. And then sellers, one and multi-person shops can provide services, enable sales tasks like engaging, qualifying, closing. So sellers can really be specific to what they're doing. Oftentimes, a lot of sales agencies have multiple listings in one offering, right? So separating a go-to-market offering, a list building offering, MQL, SQL, so that buyers know exactly what they're buying, right? That's kind of the overalling trend, right? And then just guys jumping right in, right? The future of sales tech CloudTask, right? We believe it will play a critical role in reducing buyers' churn or purchasing and selling experiences that are a result of lack of transparency that exists in the B2B world, right? I give you guys an example. Love G2, awesome website. However, if you are a customer of G2 and you pay for intent data, guess what? The company with the biggest dollar budget now knows that you're shopping and they can advertise to you, right? Does that mean that that product is the right product for you? No. It means that they're a customer of G2 Crowd and that they're paying for your information. So you can literally get in front of a better solution simply based on your marketing budget, right? So it's not the best way to buy. We believe that intent data leads to bad buying experience. We believe that reviews can be faked and they can be lead to bad buying experience. But we also believe that you can't fake transactions, right? So if we know that a company that is 5 million ARR that is looking to generate opportunities, buys X solution service and lasts with them for 36 months, we can start collecting the right match based on how long they were a customer, because that's the ultimate thing that somebody can't fake, right? So as mentioned, we believe that intent data review websites, they're great, but they're lacking the transactional data. They're lacking the information to know who somebody could work with a company for 1 month and leave a positive review. Well, who's a better match? 1 month leaves a positive review, or somebody who leaves no reviews but buys for 6 years because they're getting a good result? I would say the later, that the purchasing matters, right? So by transacting purchase over CloudTask platform, buyers and sellers will be matched with the right service, candidate, or product based on LTV, right? And then we are building an AI matching and recommendation engine that drives actual buyers and seller outcomes versus advertising spending. If we know that we collect 20 case studies for a seller in the fact that they've serviced, let's say, an HR tech, keep saying that, then that's going to get a higher matching score, right? So we're compounding LTV and matching engine. And then on our roadmap, guys, just to give you a quick view, we definitely predict a dashboard where buyers can integrate their Google Search Console, their Salesforce or HubSpot sales data, and by analyzing the actual stats, call it the blood work, right? You never go to a doctor's office and get medicine based on, well, sometimes you do, based on the company that spends the most marketing money, right? You get it based on your blood work, right? So we're almost bringing that in here, where based on what we see within someone's actual thing, we will start recommending products, services, and remote candidates that match someone's actual needs. And that's exactly where we're headed, guys. Let me get to the next slide and we'll keep this guy going, right? So that is it for our presentation. And yeah, we're excited for a B2B e-commerce future. We're fortunate enough to be pioneering a space that has a lot of room to grow. And of course, we encourage any buyer and seller of RevOps, sales solutions, remote candidates, softwares to visit our marketplace for more information. And you can find me, Amir Reiter, on LinkedIn with my name, Amir Reiter, or on any social media, Instagram, LinkedIn, Facebook, Twitter, with my name, Amir Reiter. Pretty transparent. building communities and always part of communities and always happy to help. I hope that everybody who actually took the time to read this found it actually useful and helpful. And I will, if I can, sign off because I think I need to stop sharing my screen. Yes, everybody, thank you so much. Take off and have a good one.